Tanya Morrison with NonprofitRiches.com, where we provide tips, strategies, and resources to help you build a thriving tax-exempt organization. And in this video, I am going to share more with you about our book, Community Investors, Making Money While Making Social Change. This book is written by Sylvia L. Quinton, Theodore Brown, and yours truly, Tanya Madison Morrison. And in this book, we've taken our years of experience, direct experience, and knowledge as attorneys, practitioners, and founders and leaders of organizations and put it in a book. It's actually a 300-page textbook, but it's very good reading. It's easy reading. It's not only I call it an inspirational business book, but it's also a reference book. We've put our tips, strategies, and resources, our blueprint on how to build a thriving tax-exempt organization, how to take your idea from your head and your heart to paper, to actually set up an organization, to define your mission, to become operational, to identify those areas that could cause you to lose your 501c3 status. We talk about the history, that's Sylvia's favorite part, the history of tax-exempt organizations. We talk about how to market your organization, how to build streams of income, understanding your funding portfolio, why it's not good to just be grant dependent. We talk about other streams of income. Toward the end of the book, we talk about the new horizon, issues that you should be concerned about and familiar with, like whether the tax-exempt status is going to ever be eradicated, or why technology is so important, of course, in this day and time. We also provide resources like all of the national or the nonprofit associations across the country. We provide that as a resource. We provide tools on how to build a very trustworthy, loyal, and working board of directors. So the book is awesome. The reason that we wrote this book is because we wanted to provide in one place the various strategies, the how-to, the legal issues about nonprofits. Now, you might ask, well, what is a community investor? Who is a community investor? I'm glad you asked. A community investor is a person, an organization, or a business that uses the 501c3 tax-exempt status to build a profitable business that serves the community, that serves the public. So let me break that down a little bit. Now, a community investor is an organization that uses the tax exemption status, the 501c3 status, to receive funding or create revenue sources. A community investor is also a person just like you who desires to invest time, talent, resources in the social sector using the incentives of tax exemption. This is usually a person who is entrepreneurial and who establishes a tax-exempt corporation like any other for-profit entity. Of course, there's a sole proprietorship, you can be a partnership, you can be an LLC, a limited liability corporation, a C corporation, an S corporation, or a not-for-profit corporation, and then go a step further after becoming a not-for-profit corporation in your state or your jurisdiction by getting the Internal Revenue 501c3 tax-exempt status. That is quite a privilege. A community investor is also a business that operates with the objective of realizing a profit while making social strategies using the techniques or the status that's reserved specifically for public charities. So when we talk about community investors, we may be referring to a person, an organization, or a business. But the main key is that that person, organization, or business uses the 501c3 tax-exempt status to generate revenue, to grow the business. Now, we often compare the 501c3 tax-exempt organization to any other for-profit company. The primary difference is what you do with the profits. Yes, you can certainly get paid, but you don't own the organization. Unlike an LLC or C corporation or S corporation, where you may own the corporation and do whatever it is you want with the profits. With a 501c3 tax-exempt organization, or a community investor, really uses those profits to put back into the community to serve the purpose for which you set out to serve when you obtain the 501c3 tax-exempt status. So we hope that you will stay with us as we build and grow as community investors, as we build this website, NonprofitRiches.com, as we build the movement to sweep the country and the world, to change the mindset about nonprofits, to change the way that 501c3 tax-exempt organizations, I like to call them TEOs, do business. Because remember, you can make money while making social change. Again, I'm Tanya Morrison with NonprofitRiches.com. All the best and have a great day.